Random question, yeah. Just thinking of rollouts. Let's say you're dropping a shoe with the idea of it being in the top 10 or top 7 for sneakers of the year.
Right.
When do you think is the best time to drop that shoe within that year?
November the 29th.
No, too late.
I know, I was taking a piss.
Too late.
Because I feel like you have to drop it. Or you go and then I'll say what I think.
I will tell you exactly when that shoe should drop.
Go.
September.
Okay.
Or October. Latest. Yeah? Because by that point, lists are being compiled. You've rolled out the shoe for 3 months beforehand. Yeah? You've put it in certain places. Certain men have started talking about the shoe already, saying, I need this one. The stockroom's even quoted and said, this shoe's serious. People know the shoe's about to come out. And then the shoe lands. They've been frothing at the mouth for 3 months. The shoe now comes, and it's now all over your timeline. For another 2 months. October, November. Conversations that happened in when? December. So 5 month rollout.
Business.
That's how you do it, man.
This is business.
You want, as a collaborator, you want to have that pool. You gotta work for that and drop it then. But that can't be your first shoe though. If that's your first shoe, they're gonna forget about you by the wayside.
Look,
you gotta be serious.
It has to be a banger.
You can have a standout year. You can have a great standout year.
No, but you know, like, I feel like because every brand knows that's prime time, you gotta work for prime time. You don't just get the anchor and 6 news.
Bro, all you have to do is pull on emotion. How do you think a thing you got for Saucony?
No, but that was different. Saucony, okay, I need to put this in a friendly way.
How can I say it in a friendly way?
Saucony don't have as many players as the other dogs do.
Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
So, when J-Tip says, hey guys, really want to work with you guys, or they go to J-Tip and say like, we want to work with you, what have you got in the vault?
Bro, unlike StockX, authenticity guaranteed. This is an authentic story, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
And he's like, he has the pull to say, I want to ship my shoe here, okay, cool. So for example, they'll be like, oh, when do you want to push this silhouette to Saucony? Talking like, we want to push this silhouette here. He'll be like, all right, cool, I want to push my shoe here. And there's less pushback because there's less collaboration happening around them for them to say no. Nike, New Balance.
It's lit, straight up. It's lit, straight up. It's
and then
2026.
on New Balance's side,
On
New Balance's side, it's what be your guide? Quirky and different. Amine, Caroline, JFG, Action Bronson.
All the alt aesthetic.
You know what? You know who should
psychodrama.
Henny for system. Anyway, so all of these men are dropping, yeah, and it's like to get a look in, to get a free window to drop your shoe, you gotta go to the start of the year, bro. Until you're popping. You know, like there's a line from Future. Future says, I've been popping since my demo. So then you can go back to your day one drop. I say, guys, 1, 2, 3. Nobody's sleeping on me right now. I need your prime spot. I need that spot to be contending for that, the biggest shoe of this year.
Okay.
On your windows, and yeah. So I think that's what I think.
What do you think, Eman?
I would say it depends on the season of the shoe.
Okay.
I feel like
That's good. That's a good point.
Shoes have seasons, but if you're doing like a what be the guide, or if you're doing a brighter shoe, I would say obviously drop it in a brighter month, but drop it in anticipation of a brighter month, and I would say how and where you seed it is also influential.
Makes sense.
Obviously, who you seed it to. These are all just basics, but if you were to ask me for a month, I would say. I would say August. Probably July, August-ish.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, when...
You said it as if he was raving, bro.
No. I just thought about something. Obviously, August used to be a big month for brands to like avoid dropping in it, because Sneakers Day was that month, along with Yeezy Day.
Yeah.
Yeezy Day don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Sneakers Day has moved. All of a sudden,
August
even though everyone's on holidays, August is free.
August is free up still, especially if you're doing if you're not doing a full size run. You don't care about
And
kids.
August is still back to school,
Yeah,
depending
Yeah.
on the shoe you have.
Yeah.
I'm here
But
for it.
yeah.
It depends.
Because you
It
start school in
depends on your
September.
rollout. Yeah,
You have that panda back to school. You have that
Yeah.
bread back
Yeah.
to school.
yeah.
Americans are so funny. People are doing back to school and it's
Bro.
flipping- and it's like £400 shoes.
15 students in Panda Dunks, and then the same 15 students in the bread fours. I was just like, rah, that's crazy to see.
Like sometimes I'm so happy that in this country I actually had uniforms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kickers
yeah.
only.
Yeah.
yeah.
To move on. Another New Balance shoe. Michael, if you like to take. Actually, no, you go with the shoe first. Then my point will make sense.
Before we go to New Balance, I would like to say my rollout is summer.
Oh, sorry.
sorry, go on.
I'm so
Since-
sorry.
Since my two co-hosts don't care about me even
Sorry.
the slightest, I asked.
Do you know what it
questions
is?
and they
Because you
answered back to me.
asked the question, I forgot that
And
you
what,
hadn't
you
answered
can't ask
it.
it back. No.
No, I
That's
forgot you hadn't answered.
What
it.
about
I'm
you,
sorry.
Bolu?
At least someone cares about me. Depending on what you're trying to achieve, again,
World
with what you guys
domination.
are saying, no,
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to have a heavy cultural impact, it's got to be like May, so that when summer comes in, it's heavy.
The
'Cause
summertime.
I feel you, because that's when you see the most creps outside.
Exactly, because once it's a thing, imagine like everyone talks about Summer 16 in it. Imagine a heavy rollout, May, and then everything that popped off in that Summer 16 summertime, yeah, like everyone's wearing that same shoe. End of the year, no one thinks about anything else apart from that shoe, unless now we have an awesome autumn as well.
But I think that's testament to the strength of the rollout. And
Yeah.
so reference point, Corteiz, when they dropped their 95 in April and spread out the drops so that you had like, they basically completed their drops by first week of May or back end of April.
I think it was before that. I swear it was like middle April, but it started late March.
Started end of March.
Started end of March. So it was March, April, back end of April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
By
then
May,
towards the end of the year, they read up again though.
yeah. So again, how you organize your relevancy and whatnot.
It makes sense. It makes
So
sense.
summertime now, every move you're going to, you see at least 3-4 pairs of these Corteiz 95s. Like, what is this crap, bro? A navy blue with a pink, a black with like a grey with like a blue, the green you're seeing everywhere. Why don't I have this shoe? And so
Like
even if you don't
something
like it,
finger
you're
now.
seeing it everywhere. Now you feel like you need it.
Yeah.
And that, again, so to your point of May, makes sense. I hear it. Maybe there's just not a perfect time. Maybe just
There is no.
No, I feel like it,
create emotion, man.
God's time
Exactly.
is the perfect time.
the time definitely just depends on what your plan is for the shoe and what the brand's plan is for the shoe. Because for example, again with that, since we had 95s dropping that year as well, it did help to push that further. But if it was a standalone silhouette, they're just dropping once.
Yeah.
Like that autumn time is the best time, especially if you're using dark colors.
Because it's actually interesting that you raised that, because I have a question.
Go on.
And I don't know if we'll be able to answer it right now. But if the Corteiz 95 dropped one color and it was just the green, would we feel the same level of impact? Even if it had the same stock amounts in that same one color?
No, because I feel like the Paris thing was a
Yeah, because
heavy.
if they what
Heavy.
And New York.
but unless you're saying that they went to New York and Paris and dropped the same color,
Yes.
then
Ooh,
I feel
no.
you don't think it would be different, or you don't think
No,
it would be the
sorry.
same?
Let me let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
That's very difficult to answer
I know. Which I asked
because if it was a thing where it was just the UK stuff, like just a crossbar challenge, and that was it, definitely not. But the fact that we're still going to all the other countries having the same sort of commotion kind of thing, the same hysteria created for just one colorway, I feel like it wouldn't have the same level of impact personally, just because the three colors, like even as part of the ad, the
give it
three colors in
variety.
the ad, it was like cool. Everyone's like, wait, there's more than one. Then that adds another dynamic to it. But if it was just the same silhouette 3 times in the glass cabinet, for example, it's not going to have that same level of impact. But because they did all the things they did outside that propelled the shoe and then bring it back again at the end, send it for 110. If they did all that with one colorway, I'd say, like, let's say if we said them dropping all 3 colorways was like 100 out of 100, and them doing the same thing, the whole rollout same thing with one colorway, I'd say it'd be like 75, and I'd say it'd be like 50 if they only did it in the UK.
Feel you.
People like what they can't have.
Fact.
You have 3 different shoes. Oh wait, and people like regionally exclusive shoes.
Can you drop your mic a little bit?
Sorry.
That's cool.
people like what they can't have, and people like regional exclusive shoes. If you have the same shoe in all three different spots, people aren't going to be as... Obviously, people are going to go for it, but it's the feeling, it's the presence of having your own. You have your own shoe. The blue is France's own shoe. You can go out and get the shoe, but the shoe, that's where it dropped. That's where the whole experience was for that shoe. It was in France. The blue and pink was America.
The pink was America.
Yeah, pink. Yeah, pink.
Pink was America, but then all of them dropped in the UK at some point. Yeah.
Gutter green was the UK.
UK's version.
That's our colour. That's us. Green, gutter. Even the name, that's symbolic. Pink was America. Pink things.
Then they're blue for France.
Le blue.
Yeah.
When you have your own story attributed to a shoe, to a specific area, it's all like patriarchy and pride. So where...
You want to rep your flag.
Yeah, exactly. Rep your flag. Where you've implemented that in terms of rollout and the shoe and in terms of who you are, it all adds to it. And then later on, everyone's like, oh yeah, I need to get the shoe. Oh, but this pair was better, but I wasn't able to get this pair. Oh, I need to go and get this pair. And then
I hear that.
Clint does, all of these pairs were botted. We got them all back. London, this is all for you. My hometown. I'm going to drop it all on this day. Be there or be square. Now everyone's like, yo, I'm in France. What, Eurostar, one day. I've got the shoe now.
There was a guy that I saw came from Canada, bro.
Exactly.
Did he cop?
No.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry. So whoever to you, sorry to that man. That said, you get the shoe, you get back home, raw. This was an experience. There's a story to the shoe now. As much as I like the shoe, 2, it's Clint. 3, he's trending. I'm popping. I don't know why. Like, everything's in right now. I've now got the shoe that I always wanted because it was so far away. I've attained it, and this is my story. This is my song, praising my savior all the day long. Banger. Bang.
Because you're very right. First of all, you're very right.
But do you not feel like that same impact would have been had if it was one colorway? Because as you're saying, with like, let's say from this guy from Canada, bro, you're not getting it regardless. You have to come to UK to pick it up.
I could have gone to America.
No, but it's like, but what I'm saying, like, the pencil point, you probably tried when you were in Canada to get it from America. You didn't get it.
So there's one thing I will say, and it is, when it came to the pairs, there was never any, and quote me loosely here, but there was never any official talk about how many numbers of the shoes were made.
Yeah.
Because of that, there was no understanding of how many of what existed of what, which meant that essentially people had to create their own value for the shoe.
Yeah.
So they kept that kind of level of mystery to it. And as a result of that, they were able to, leverage that. I feel like if they had dropped the same shoe in 3 locations, it loses the essence of that mystery,
No.
And the notoriety then drops.
The pain is the essence. The game is a lesson. Like
This guy.
And also, in terms of the regional aspect, I think that's what Joe Fresh Goods does really well. He has
that guy jars me, bro.
3 colorways,
Chicago,
and then the Chicago colorway that he drops at his home store is always the one that is like, need that.
the one.
It's
Can't get that.
it's
The first and the last.
Honestly, it gets my head so hot sometimes because it's like, bro, like, there's no way I'm
But
going to Chicago.
that's exactly-
risking my life.
That's exactly what he has people doing.
Bro,
Yeah.
people will say that about Southeast London, Be
True.
careful.
True. Fair
Yeah,
enough,
go
man.
on.
Going from one collaborator in the form of Joe Fresh Goods and New Balance, they've brought in another one, a new one.
I think just for I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it looks like just for this project. But
Well,
we'll see.
we don't know, but they've established a new relationship with the people that make the pleated garments in the form of New Balance times Issey Miyake. And they're making a new shoe called the MT100. Which basically, the shoe essentially mimics the foot. The MT100 is a footwear
That's what I
collaboration
was thinking. Is it? Yeah.
in line with the concept of barefoot mobility, complementing the sensuous physicality found in designer Satoshi Kondo's design and making. The MT10 is a classic model from New Balance's trail running series and is integrated with the design and color palette of Issey Miyake. This footwear design is in harmony with the notion of natural and honest shape in the theme of Issey Miyake Spring/Summer 2024 collection, featuring a lightweight feel and grounding comfort. So, yeah, if you see obviously we'll put pictures of the ad up on the screen so people can see it. And if you're listening, this is a perfect opportunity for you to transition over to the video and see what we're talking about, because this is serious stuff. Also, I sent it to another friend of mine, and he said, bro, that is the flattest foot I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, you know what? Points were made. And this is why foot models exist. Because how'd you get a foot that flat? That's crazy.
It's actually crazy.
But in terms of the shoe, obviously you guys remember of recent Kanye West rocking around in his like basically touching earth shoes. You've seen other brands do their versions of it as well. Those kind of shoes that you can kind of look like, almost like flippers that you can kind of swim in, but also then run around in. And apparently running around in these shoes is better for like your blood pressure and all of these kind of stuff.
There's better stuff, bro.
A lot of health benefits of these kind of shoes, basically. And yeah, an interesting way for Issey Miyake to enter the fray, but also understandable in terms of the way New Balance are moving. High fashion isn't something they're new to. They've been doing collaboration with Miu Miu, and also done work with Junior Watanabe, through their fashion week campaigns, Comme des Garçons. There's somebody else I'm trying to think of that I can't remember right now. Emily Ondor. That all kind of speaks to that kind of like luxury-esque nod towards fashion and that kind of like
Bottega as well.
Yeah, Bottega, that kind of level of you need to be able to touch this, but it takes a bit of a distance. So yeah, what do you guys think of the shoe? If you guys were in the position to cop it, would you cop it?
No.
You wouldn't even try it?
Nope.
You wouldn't try it at all just to see your foot?
Honestly, I'd want to try it. I want to actually try it on.
I'm glad you said that, because if you said you wouldn't, I would ask you why you tried on the 450s.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm glad you're.
This is literally.
Listen, Michael had a load of guns behind his back.
See,
he was just waiting for you to lie.
Hey man,
but no, I'd want to
family matters. Meet the Grahams. Pow.
I'd want to see how they feel. I want to walk in them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I swear the
MT100.
There, it gives like
Give in.
Mountain range.
Yes.
MT Mountain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, like, so I'd want to actually go for a hike in them, actually put them through their paces, see what they're actually like in the right terrain.
Sounds good.
I guess for that then, yeah, but it's not something that you see me in.
You won't see him in a.
Hey, who knows? It might be so comfortable you might never take them off again.
Nah,
You'd be surprised, man.
it's not my demographic.
Right.
Once summer comes back, I'm gonna be in my 450s again.
Fair.
I hear it, man.
But yeah, no, these like. Even from the ads I've seen with it, it's like it's very much. There's no socks. Like, it's just people just bareback in the shoes.
Foot to the earth.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's like,
literally.
It's interesting. It is actually very interesting to me.
Very interesting. But I'm vibing with it, man. I think even in like, it's so interesting seeing how New Balance are navigating that side of the space in terms of like luxury fashion and who they're working with. And I feel like these are the stuff that takes them into that upper echelon as a footwear brand. These are the stuff that mean that they're tackling the quote unquote bottom of the market and also cutting in the very top.
Yeah.
And this is what gets it in conversations that make it referred to as a luxury brand. Because New Balance are a sportswear brand first.
Yeah.
They make sports shoes. They make basketball, running, athleisure. Everything they make is a nod to comfort and sports.
Yeah.
So for them to repurpose that, maintain the integrity, and spin also into having tentacles within luxury, cold. That's how you market. That's how you brand and like build longer lasting connections. So yeah.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, man.
Not for me. Well, I wouldn't mind trying it, but I don't see something I'm wearing.
Wait a minute.
What do you see?
It looks like I'm seeing a yellow oval on the sole Is that Vibram?
I won't be
Wait a
surprised.
goddamn minute.
Oh, and there's 2 colorways.
Yeah,
It's
3.
3 colorways.
3.
Yeah,
White,
yeah.
Turquoise,
This
greenish, and
yeah.
then the black.
Okay.
This gonna be
Okay,
super
okay.
comfortable.
3
Vibram on the
colorways,
sole.
nice. I didn't even know.
I'm there.
With Vibram Soul, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm there.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm there. Yeah, this is the turquoise one, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, nice.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I've got it.
That's one of the color palettes they're pushing because they started the Pattern color, the Pattern 991 V2s are like basically the same color.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I'm moved. Yeah. So I guess like on that regard, I guess what can Nike or an Adidas do to permeate that luxury space?
I don't think everything is for every brand to touch.
I hear that.
So just because you see New Balance doing it doesn't mean, guys, we're so behind, we have to go and do it. Everybody has their own target. So that's why obviously they're doing this. Adidas are now trying to take control of all of these campuses and all of these different type of silhouettes. They're trying to tackle that market. New Balance, but we've seen New Balance headed in this direction.
And they've been doing that. It's steady plods. I feel like where you look at, for example, Adidas, some references that came to mind were Wells Bonner, and you have Balenciaga,
Prada as well.
Prada as well. Yes,
Gucci as well.
Yeah.
Gucci as well. Gucci and Prada's ones I think landed quite nicely. Wells Bonner was very, very strong.
Do you guys want a pair of Prada cups?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen too many in person for me to be like,
That green.
yeah,
Wow.
amazing.
What's the
Green, the navy,
They're like five, 4
6,
The
7.
navy one is amazing.
fairs. Anyway, so go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Gucci one was great
Really strong.
because that felt like how they relaunched the silhouette with this collaboration.
It made
And
so
was
much sense.
Super high fashion, and it was super bold. And I think I remember we spoke about this before, and I was like, even though I'm not gonna buy it, I really like.
It was a
what
good
they've
campaign
done.
around it as well.
Yeah.
Really strong.
They did so much with it. That was like, it's impossible to not love it. They
I
even
am,
did.
I am your greatest window shopper. Yeah, go on.
They even tapped in with
Moncler.
No Signal about that as well. Moncler as well.
Yeah.
I think Moncler was apparel mainly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was jacket.
Was that the thing that you guys went to?
Moncler
Yeah.
Genius. Yeah.
But yeah, as you were saying, yeah, with the Gucci rollout, they tapped in with No Signal.
Yeah, No Signal
Yeah.
and a couple hosts of other like communities to really get that story told from a different lens.
So it's like they've proven that they can do it. And then
But the Balenciaga thing just felt like a yeah.
Balenciaga, bruv.
You miss sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, Balenciaga. I can't blame Adidas for Balenciaga. Yeah, Wells Bonner as well.
Yeah.
Great one.
Strong.
Very strong. So
Yeah.
I feel like Adidas overall,
They're teachers pressure in the space, you know.
3 out of 4 of their most recent high fashion collabs have been very good.
Then you go to Nike, Comme des Garçons, regulars,
Yeah, easy.
always land.
Then not even like I don't class Comme des Garçons as high fashion anymore, but it doesn't feel like it's a high fashion collaboration on the shoe, if that makes sense.
I get you,
Because it's
but
so
Because they're of their different departments. This is Comme des Garçons, like
the fashion brand.
Yeah.
Then there's Comme des Garçons Play,
Yeah.
which is what's the thingy called?
the Fear of God essentials, basically.
No, what's the genre of it called, man? There's a word.
I can't.
Couture.
Yes.
It's just like the
Yeah.
easy stuff. But Comme des Garçons, like the big boys, they're still very respected in the game and very strong.
100%.
And like the
Nike
Thunder.
also have. Sorry.
No,
Go on.
I was just gonna say like the Thunder, for example, the Shocks, like their list with Nike is very healthy,
Yeah.
but they also aren't exclusive to Nike because they're just
Of course.
them in it.
Yeah.
And then you have, for example,
Jacques and Ahmara.
Jacquemus and Amara,
Yeah.
very strong.
I
Just
love
very-
Jacquemus' brand
mwah.
so much.
Yeah.
It's like the color palettes they use, the way they just push the brand, it's amazing. But even we're forgetting the main one, LV.
Of course, LV's there.
But I feel
Not
like
not a regular.
LV's kind of a cheat code though. in
Yeah,
my
it
opinion,
is.
like-
But then you have to look at
Especially
that
in the
Adidas using Gucci. They haven't done a Gucci collab again.
No, but and that LV as a brand is
Yeah.
a cheat code.
Fair.
Like if you collab with LV, like like it's gonna be a hit regardless.
Just shows level of access, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Some people can't have this conversation.
No, it's real. It's real.
Tiffany.
Yeah, good one.
That one. It was initially it wasn't well received. I think over time, people became a bit more accepting of what had occurred to build that collab.
No, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine, bro. You don't have to like it, but I think people started off not liking it very quickly, and kind of dwindled away as the collab came out and launched and all the rollout that happened and whatnot. Any other high fashion brands missing out? Dior,
yes, Dior.
Dior, that was a big one.
All the commotion that came around that one as well.
But I think it's the consistency in nodding to these collaborators that New Balance has that makes it a little different. Like for example, that they consistently collaborate with Miu Miu, who's like a very strong and emerging fashion brand in the space, and like it's almost like that big bro effect.
Yeah.
Not to say that New Balance are being little broed by Miu Miu, but more so a thing of this is my space. Let me guide you through it, and let me introduce you to all my friends. And all of a sudden now, you're like you go to the motive once, twice, 3 times. Oh, what are you saying, bro? You good?
But don't you think that's happening vice versa as well?
For sure. Okay. Because now people are taking in not just Miu Miu collaborations, and this is what we were saying about the Cole Buxton thing. We're talking about footwear. When you do a footwear collaboration, it introduces you to a wider space than just your everyday customer who likes the fact that you make shoes. Now you're also being accessed by brands whose companies or whose people like your brand from a distance, but haven't had a reason to buy into you until the shoe got made. Moving on from high fashion, or continuing on with high fashion, we're going back to London to a guy they know as called Skepta, who has recently, in the last couple of years, moved on from Nike, and obviously, as we know and as we discussed before, signed his deal with Puma. Now, Puma said, this collaboration is going to be big for us. We're going to give you the keys, and you're going to be able to do whatever you want. And it looks like Skepta's first brand new silhouette is about to launch very, very soon. The noise has been drummed up. He's got his burner account page posting up content. Scope? SK
Scope?
SK Ope?
I don't know. I don't remember. Continue, Michael.
But, yeah. And, flip sake. But
SK.scope.
SK.scope.
Yeah. Only 6K people following. I feel like I'm one of the elite.
SK Scope, which is Skepta's alleged burner page, where he's posting all the behind the scenes of this new imminent shoe. Forever Black sneaker has now been officially announced, and it's expected to drop on the 18th of May. Interesting. What do you think about the shoe? First looks.
They're gonna shoot me when I say this.
Nobody's gonna do anything.
It being 3M reflective as the first.
Iridescent, no?
Yep.
Iridescent.
Yep.
It's very much. It's giving grime set for me right now.
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna see this in a rave, like someone's on stage.
You probably will.
But like,
most likely, even.
I want to see colors. I want to see all the mesh areas grayed out and one solid color for all the other areas.
You just like me. You know what?
Bold,
because
I need a bold green.
I saw.
Blue. Do you know what the funniest thing is? I'm probably gonna Bluetooth on this. When I saw the pictures on the SK.scope thing, what was the first thing I was thinking of? 3, 2, 1.
Product cups.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. Like I saw it and I was like, oh, this is like a product cup, but it went to the gym a little bit and slimmed down.
Look at the grin. That's a.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I said that it reminds me of the Air Zoom Terraria.
Terra.
No, not Terra. It's like Terraria. I need to find it.
Oh yeah, you did say you said one silhouette like that. The iridescent thing though, I can't actually pick up where he left off from Nike.
No, yeah.
His last shoe was a Tailwind 5.
Yeah.
And the heel tab on both the blue and the red was iridescent.
Yeah.
So
it's I don't feel like it's a lot in terms of like development.
It's just it's.
I mean, it's his own new silhouette, which is
it's
lovely.
just it's graduation, and I feel like you have to, even though like maybe at Nike he might not have had as much design influence, I still think he had quite a bit. But obviously with Nike, there's only so much you can get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like here, number one, Puma have given him a lot more freedom to not only just be hands-on, but also to dictate what he wants to see.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the way he's taking care of this shoe. I feel like when you're given the ability to take care of something and build something from A to Z, you automatically have so much more emotion towards it.
100.
And off the back of that emotion you have towards it, you then have more authenticity with it.
Yeah.
So when you're selling it, you're not just selling a shoe, you're really telling a story that you can relate to. And so more people buy it off the genuine nature of the shoe. And I feel like that's what this provides Skepta with, which
That's
is...
the Talaria.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I've
Right.
seen it
That's
still.
interesting. Okay. What you say so it's called?
Talaria.
Talaria. Okay.
I don't know. I had the terror in my head, and I had a Terraria.
Yeah. Talaria.
Whatever it's, yeah, bro.
Nice shape though.
But yeah.
That's what. But also, this kind of looks like a total 90. But
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, good shoe.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's artist progression.
In what
In
sense?
terms of, it feels like I finished off at Nike, or whatever happened at Nike happened. I'm moving on, but I'm not moving on with something different. I'm moving on with something the same. So I hope whatever comes next is different, because this is like,
Oh, you feel like it's a SK Nike 2 as opposed to a new Skepta.
But
Yeah.
But hold on. Hang about.
but at the same time, before I might rebuttal myself,
Go on.
at the same time, I'm gonna equate this to Skepta in terms of production and music. You can hear a Skepta beat and you know it's a Skepta beat.
Facts.
So this could be the same thing where probably Iridescent is his thing, and I might not think, oh, this is different from Skepta, because this might be what Skepta likes and what he's gonna push with whatever silhouette he makes. So whatever his next silhouette is, because obviously this is a new silhouette, whatever his next silhouette is, it could incorporate Iridescent and reflectiveness, because that is him.
Yeah.
That is what he. Do you get what I mean?
I think it speaks more to his ID as an
Yeah.
individual.
Okay.
So like where like you have, for example, Yeezy 1 and Yeezy 2, you still see elements of Yeezy throughout Kanye's collaborations.
Yeah.
Whether it's the
Until he got
Bapesters
to-
or or his own Yeezys, like you still see like little hints towards that. And I feel like with Skepta knows himself quite well, I believe. As a musician, even when he came out and said he's not making any more music, like he probably knew he wasn't gonna. It's not that.
Yeah.
He probably
I
just
don't know
knew.
why he pulled that. Everyone in the UK had a heart attack.
Dropped an EP with
Like-
J Balvin. You're telling me you're dropping no more music.
I think he did. Was that before or after his whole chip and?
Yeah, it was after.
It was after. Okay.
It was after. It was
I
after
thought
Mains and Insomnia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hate that album. Go on.
great album. Can't lie. Great album. That's an easy album.
Just full of weed and alcohol.
Right.
Just like
Fair. Okay, cool. But
Young
Okay,
Ads
you
in
did.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
and LB, yeah. But I feel like this shoe is just it's a graduation, but a graduation is not a bad thing. Because again, like we were saying at Nike he's telling stories of other people in a sense where like these silhouettes are already made. The Air Max, the Tailwind 5, the Deluxe, 97. These are stories that are already set in stone, you know? And I feel like here, he's able to still continue telling this story via colors, but also now via a new shape. And that's where that comes into the game. And now, imagine doing a runway show, mains, Puma Skepta on feet. All of a sudden, the lens that you're looking at the shoe with is very different. Now you're looking at it from a fashion lens rather than just this is a shoe from Puma. And that's what Puma's lacked, I think.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
It will be, for sure.
I'm very interested to see I'm interested to see how this shoe moves, and I'm interested to see what colors they drop next.
Yeah, man. I need some colors, man.
I've given you the palette. What?
Hey,
please.
Hey, give me a yellow. Ooh, wee.
Bro.
Yeah.
A yellow? Ooh.
Need the blue.
Lambo yellow.
The mesh has green. No, the mesh has grey.
Lamborghini Hurricane green.
Whatever color you want, just make sure it's there. There.
Midnight Navy Audi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This nigga's just saying colours and cards.
Hey, man. Because you know what it is? There's certain colors, you just imagine on certain cars, it just makes sense. It just makes
The thing
sense.
is, I get what you're saying, but it's hilarious.
Hey, man. Like if I say Pagani Zonda and I say orange, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Or grey.
Yeah.
Oh, no. If I say orange, McLaren.
Yeah.
I'm here for
and
that.
P412C. Yeah.
Red Ferrari.
Yes. Ferrari?
Red.
Come on, man. It's normal. Bugatti, if I say purple, it might be a bit of a stretch, but you get it.
No, the guy I go with, I would hear someone say iridescent Bugatti.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Iridescent black, but yeah.
Yeah, and then the if it's like a army green khaki, that's a very Audi colorway.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
I would take it away from that. I would say
My brother, no. Matte green. Come on, man.
Oh, matte green. No, that's Mercedes A-Class.
No. That's Audi's colorway, bro.
But anyway, detour on cars. Speaking of cars,
Oh yeah, sorry. This reminds me of an Oakley. I don't know if you guys see the Oakley shoes.
yes, interesting.
Fair enough.
You know what? Actually, Merrill's as well.
That wave,
That alternative,
take a little step.
yeah, mystery one with the Arctic jacket
Yeah.
and the Oakley glasses.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that shoe would come with drawstrings on the side to tighten it. No laces, just drawstring.
Yeah. Or like the Reebok, the little circle thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The twisty lock
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's. I think Salomon's. No, they didn't. I can't remember.
No, Salomon
But
has the drawstring as well.
Yeah, it's drawstring.
Guys, we want to thank you for locking into today's episode.
Thank you
We
very
really
much.
appreciate each and every time. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you took away a couple things. And if you want to share your opinions, the comments are always there. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well, TikTok as well, Twitter as well. We're posting everywhere. We create conversations wherever we want. And we appreciate you when you feedback and join our conversation. So, yeah. And also let us know if there's anything you want us to discuss in the coming weeks. Anything that's really on your mind that you think we should discuss, let us know. Like, why is water wet? I'm joking. But come to us with questions and we'll see if we can answer them. And on that note, guys,
Alrighty.
make sure you tap in with us on socials.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you got Eman's gram / named Eman, Bolu the Bear, MX Balls, and myself, the M1 Show. We want to thank you for locking in
Thank you very much.
and make sure to keep tapping on the stockroom. Until the next episode,
Peace.
adios.
Cool.
Mickey.